Tonight on Fox 5's Like It or Not, Walmart expanding its education program, but that's not enough for some people. And reality show star Jill Duggar has got a lot of people worked up with a blog post, especially her female fans. And
I love you!
Johnny loves Chachi!
the researchers who say dodgeball is just legalized bullying. Those stories and more tonight on Fox 5's Like It or Not. All right, here we go on a Tuesday night. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Nick is here, and this one is back.
Yay!
I think it's been a while, Marina.
Yeah, you missed me.
We did miss you. You know what? I don't think I used this once while you were gone.
You're going to need it today.
I'm going to need it tonight for sure. Hey, we got a Exactly. We got a fourth chair to fill. Let's do that right now as we welcome back to Fox 5's Like It or Not. Our friend, the fabulous Stacey Rusch, is here.
Hi.
There she is. Come on in. Good to see you, Stacey.
Hey guys, how are you?
Back so soon.
Nice
We're
to see
happy
you.
to have you here.
You're beautiful.
Good to
see you.
Oh, okay. We'll just do that.
You're part of the family now. You just walk in.
Exactly.
You're like, hey, girl.
Yeah, right?
Hey, girl. Let's fire it up. Let's talk about Walmart. It's expanding its education program to attract more workers. The company is now offering free SAT prep courses for employees still in high school and free college classes for older students. And at the same time, presidential candidate Bernie Sanders is slamming the retail giant, pressing Walmart to raise its $11 an hour minimum wage. And he said Walmart executives are paid too much. Walmart courting high schoolers, but some people aren't happy. Stacey, like it or not?
Like it.
Yeah?
I think this is a great way to get teens entering the workforce.
Right.
And, you know, I think with managers making up to $150,000, I mean, it's a great job to have.
Yeah.
And it's huge in this country. I mean, Sam Walton owns all of Arkansas and basically the entire U.S. If you can attract the young pool of employees. Look, Apple has done a fabulous job of bringing in all those kids into their Apple store. Let's have Walmart have kind of a renaissance, if you will, of these big box stores that are going away because of millennials. Bring them in, pay for their schooling, and there you go.
I totally see this as a win-win because not only are you getting these young people involved, you're also saying to them, Jim, we don't want you to stop here. We want you thinking about college, and we want you maybe possibly thinking about advancing your education and coming back here in a different capacity. I think that what's missed in this is that people are focusing on maybe the short term. I'm thinking that Walmart is saying we want to invest in you in a long-term plan. We don't want you trapped in a retail job that's only $11 an hour. If you're a student, we want you thinking about college. If you're an adult, we want you thinking about returning.
$11 is far more than they were paying a couple of years ago. I know they were under tremendous pressure. And keep in mind, here in D.C., Walmart wanted to build a number of stores a couple of years ago. The city was trying to push through a minimum wage. It would go up to 15. We're talking about 5 or 6 years ago. So that said, they've always been a company that's been very easy to attack. But I will say, I feel like Bernie Sanders is trying to make some political points with this by saying, you know, it's a public company. They can do what they want. That's the reality here.
Absolutely. Bernie making political points, say it ain't so.
Well, I mean, it's very easy to, and it has been an easy target.
Easy to attack. I also think it's easy when they attack like Apple and the others.
Yeah.
I think there's a natural attraction to these larger companies because we see them making gobs of money and we say they should be doing more. I think that them doing this is at least a start and should be commended.
Yes, I agree with you.
I think, too, when you look at Walmart, a lot of people talk about the effect when they move into a town, small businesses close. I was back home over the weekend where Walmart has been in operation for a number of years, and I have seen a lot of those smaller stores close, but that, again, it's the free market. And if you don't want to shop at Walmart, I mean, I found myself patronizing smaller businesses. You might pay a little bit more, but, you know, I have shopped at Walmart,
But there's ways to do it also the big way. You've got companies like Publix that are big in the South, and they make it a point to grow you within up the ladder. Walmart can now start doing this.
I just want to point out, that's Maria's ploy to get Publix to open up in D.C.
We love Publix.
Get her Publix subs. They're good, apparently. I've not had one.
Oh, Publix chicken wings. Forget the subs.
Oh, I guess I'm on it.
Yes.
All right. Hey, did you play dodgeball growing up? That's the topic of our Lion's Den for tonight. Here's a question from someone in our Fox 5 family. Hey, it's Caitlin.
Hey guys, we all grew up playing dodgeball in school. Now researchers are saying that it's actually bullying. It gets kids to gang up against other kids. So what do you think? Is dodgeball bullying? Like it or not?
That, by the way, our fabulous 5 o'clock producer, Caitlin Caffrey. Talk about it. Dodgeball.
You know, we touched on this subject a few months ago, talking about dodgeball should have changed because I think it was a school in North Carolina that had banned it because it said it was just too aggressive. You know, I honestly believe that this is overreach. I think this is a bit too. I do. I think that there's nothing wrong with dodgeball. Well, I've seen it transition to Nerf balls being thrown. I don't think there's anything wrong with the strategy of how do I dodge this. I consider it a metaphor for life. If you walk through a newsroom, trust me, that's dodgeball. So it's just. I think it's fun.
I think it's primitive and aggressive.
Okay.
I don't think it requires real skills. And I just remember growing up and being terrified. It's not even fun.
When you walk into gym class and it's today
I'm
is
like,
dodgeball day.
no, yeah, it's not fun.
I remember back in the day, a kid who was playing dodgeball got hit with a ball. And by the way, I think I remember those big rubber.
When they transitioned from the.
I just remember getting smacked on the head a couple of times. But I remember one kid who he had his a lung not punctured, but
bruised.
Yeah. And so they stopped playing it for a while. That was 25, 30 years ago.
Because of course you can't get a concussion while playing any other sport, i.e. football, which everybody plays. Let's not let our kids wrestle. Let's not nobody box. Don't go to a dojo. Give me a freaking break. Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? It is a rubber ball. That is what
that causes a lot of pain.
Yes, so don't play if you can't play it. Sit out, go to, and do yoga.
But I think they ban it.
Dodgeball's amazing. I don't understand how you can equate that to bullying. We really are doing a disservice to real bullying. It is not bullying. It is a sport, and if you can't play it, sit out and do something else.
But you're picking on the slowest person. That's who you're throwing the ball at. That's bullying.
So move.
You're picking on the weakest individual.
Well, that's how you play sports. That's how you lose. It's a competitive.
It's like also a metaphor for life, right? Isn't it like Darwinism that the weaker die off? So what ends up happening is
okay.
No,
we're talking about kids here, okay? Seriously.
What ends up happening is that those two big meathead kids are going against each other, and one of them is going to end up on top.
I love dodgeball.
Oh, I did too.
I think we should play
As
it on
somebody who was picked last a lot in dodgeball, we're moving on. All right, hey, are you a fan of the Duggars? Yeah, they're back, even if you're not. A post from one member of the family has got a lot of people worked up tonight. Producer Jen is in the control room with that. Jen, duck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Jill Duggar we're talking about.
I don't know which one that is.
Yeah, it gets really confusing. Basically, they had all that controversy. Now the girls still have a show. It's called Counting On. Jill's been married for a few years and decided to share with some of her fans some of her marriage advice. And some people are like, maybe keep it to yourself, not really appreciating what she had to say. We have that coming up. The movement to prove that the Loch Ness monster is real, that is coming up. And also what millennials are killing next. They killed tuna fish, they killed cheese. What they're killing next coming up on FOX5's Like It or Not. Don't go anywhere.
And dodgeball.
Exactly.
I guess I could try hypnotherapy.
All right, welcome back to Fox5's Like It or Not with Jill Duggar, of course, of the ever-growing Duggar family. She wrote a blog that ticked a lot of people off. Producer Jen's in the control room with that. What's going on here, Jen?
Yeah, so Jill, she had the show. Now she has a new show of her own with her sisters and also a family of her own. So she's been married for a few years and decided to write a blog post. The Duggars are always blogging about tips for marriage and how to keep your marriage in a good place. I have to say, there's a lot of controversy around this blog. I don't disagree with everything she has said. Some of the things are good things, like put away your phone. When your husband, when you come home from a day of work, find each other and kiss first and kiss before you leave the house. Those things I do agree with. Here are the things that are causing controversy. She says, have a lot of sex. Basically, she said 3 to 4 times a week at least would be good. Okay, who has time for that? Look for ways to encourage your hubby, serve him, and meet his needs. That's what it says. Look nice for him, and also clean the house so he has a nice house to come home to, because apparently he can't clean. So those are some of the issues that people are having with. Just want to know what you think about Jill's blog, Like It or Not.
Stacey has thoughts.
I like some of it, not all of it.
Right.
Okay, I think that you should look good for your husband, and I think husbands should look good for their wives. I think you want to, be in love with the person that you married, the person that you were initially attracted to. So I don't think that's so bad. But some of it, I'm not even going to touch the sex advice.
Right.
I just think it does sound a little sexist, I have to admit.
I think it does sound it. I could see how that would work. A husband who comes home to a clean house and gets, whatever he wants, whenever he wants. So, maybe she is making a point to some.
Yeah.
At the same time, I think it came off a little, rough to others. And we're like, well, wait a second. But maybe that's why they have 3,000 kids.
Then that would definitely.
Good point.
If every time he came home, she's looking like a Victoria's Secrets model, and everything
have you
is
seen
clean
the floor length dresses the Duggar?
Oh, God.
But have you seen under them is the question.
Oh.
And serving his needs,
I have not. I have not.
It was a rhetorical question.
Point that out, yes. All right, coming up here, are the days of the doorbell done? Another one maybe biting the dust thanks to technology and phones. Fox5's Like It or Not, coming right back. Welcome back to Fox 5's Like It or Not. In 2016 and 2017, IKEA recalled 29 million dressers following the furniture tipping over. They say the dressers have to be attached to a wall, and IKEA eventually offered free kits to do that. But fast forward to today, because the Swedish do-it-yourself furniture giant is releasing a new product line designed to prevent the accidents. It's called Glesvar. I think that's how you say it. Glesvar. It includes 3 types of dressers. One of them actually won't even let you open any of the drawers until you secure it to the wall. Hopefully parents can put these together. And take a look. Look at this, Nick. There's only legs in the front. It has to lean up against the wall. It has to be secured, like it or not.
I guess I like the advancements it's making. I have to believe my mother's watching this right now thinking, where was it when Nick was a kid? Yeah. I can remember climbing on the furniture, in my bedroom. I had dressers and swinging from doors and all that. That thing must have been ready to tip over at some point.
Those were much more sturdier back in our time, though, too.
Yeah, they were heavier.
Real wood.
This is like, it's not even wood. What took them so long is the question, especially with all of the situations in, 2015 and 2017. They've got the best engineers. They couldn't figure this out any sooner.
Yeah, I think this is long overdue. I mean, even the best intentioned parent, you can't be there all the time. Right. And toddlers are active. They're going to move, they're going to climb. So knowing that, this safety feature is here, that makes me feel so much better.
Where does it end who is it incumbent upon to secure it? Because again, they tell you should secure it to a wall. And they say that was the problem. The parents weren't securing these things to the wall. So is it IKEA's fault for designing it that way?
You put that in your house, you buy it. But if you're IKEA and you know that this is a problem, you've got to also, on your end, be secure. It's 100% the parent. It's the person. It's the consumer. You buy it. You're responsible for it. I can understand the litigation where this is an extremely litigious society, right? I mean, that's aside the point. But at the same time, they've also have some sort of duty on their end to make sure that moving forward, we're not also setting us up for failure.
Yeah. I have a lot of IKEA furniture.
Yeah, so everybody does.
And I can fit it in the car. All right, from dressers to doorbells, which apparently are going through some dark, dark days. Karen, get the door. They're said to be the latest casualty of the millennial generation. Reportedly, millennials don't ring doorbells anymore. They text to let the person know they've arrived. Someone tweeted the doorbell scares them and makes them jump, so they prefer a text. Are doorbells dying? Marina, like it or not?
I'm one of those people. That is completely unnerving to hear a doorbell because you're not used to hearing it as much anymore. And you're like, whoa, who's outside? Because I don't know who's coming.
Yeah.
Send me a text. Same thing with your house line. I don't want to call. It's either someone's dead, that's what they're calling you, or a telemarketer.
You have a house line?
I don't, but my parents do. And when it rings, it freaks us all out.
My mother still has a house line. She wants a house line, but I allow that. My mother does not mind sharing her age. People over 70 maybe should have a house line. I get it. Let them move on over there, and get it instead of trying to figure out the phone.
So we've heard about Miss Rosetta's doorbells and dressers tonight.
But it's just one of those things where I think it makes sense. But I'm with you. I don't want the phone to ring. Don't call, text me, and don't knock on my door. That's too aggressive.
If you ring my doorbell, you aren't getting in.
Right.
I don't
there
know
was a song called
You Can Ring My Bell.
Can't do it. I was trying to hit it.
Hey!
Why didn't we get that song queued up? Seriously.
Well, because we have you, Jim.
That's true. So Blake McCoy said this before, and it was a totally legitimate mention. He said he didn't want to scare the dogs because I think when you go to somebody's house
and they start barking,
Very true.
And doorbells.
For the first 2 years of my daughter's life, I had to put a note on the door for the postman or the UPS guy, don't ring the doorbell. I have a napping baby.
She's sleeping.
So
that's worth a lot of cash. All right, moving on. It is now time to flip the script.
I'm going to go get the door. You read this.
Okay. Flip the script on Jim and talk about the Loch Ness Monster. A scientific study of Loch Ness has discovered Nessie might, after all, be real. That is according to a new study. Experts traveling the length of that famous loch on a research vessel, taking water samples from different depths of the water. The scientists collecting DNA left by apparently all of the creatures there, from their skin, scales, feathers, as well as their fur. Scientists will not release their results until a further date, but they say that the tests were actually surprising. Hundreds of thousands of visitors flocking to the Loch Ness in the UK every year to try and catch a glimpse of the mythical monster. Nessie is real, Jim. Do we like it or not?
I don't like it. It's a lie. Just like Loch Ness Monster was a lie. I'm curious what are they doing to determine if this thing is real? There were people that said years ago that this was all perpetrated as a prank, that they set up these pictures, and I think it's just one of those things that they want to perpetuate because nobody is going to be talking about the Loch Ness if there's not a Loch Ness Monster, which there is not.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tourist trap, right? I mean, is that what you're trying to get at?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it
exactly what I'm saying,
though,
Marina.
is it possible, though, that it's some type of something that they haven't figured out that has maybe morphed and, over time has...
This is not The Shape of Water. There is no, like, monster hiding in a bathtub. Sorry.
Octavia Smith saying, nowhere in there.
But what if she was?
What if she was? Maybe, yes.
Yeah.
I just want to know, do we have Let It Go queued up?
Thank you.
Let it go.
Thank you.
He doesn't exist.
I just feel it's one of those things that it's going to forever be out there because it was in the culture for so long, and then it was debunked, and now it's sort of like, well, let's find a way to just keep the legend going.
They're looking for a
bit.
big fish, something.
Right. I just want to know what scientific evidence are they finding there, and it's going to be a big fish. It's going to be something like that, or it's a giant catfish that somebody falls in love with.
And if they deep fry it, I will too. There you go. Yeah. Absolutely.
Circuses aren't really around anymore because of complaints about animal cruelty, but one circus is thinking out of the box. We're going to show you what they're doing to bring the circus back after this. Hey, welcome back to Fox 5's Like It or Not. Please keep the tweets coming. Hashtag Fox5Lion because we love to see your responses. We're going to talk about a circus that has come up with a new concept following circuses because they were being slammed with claims of animal cruelty. Germany's Circus Roncalli has swapped flesh and blood animals for 3D holograms. They have horses, they have elephants, goldfish for some reason. I don't know why. Hologram circus, Stacey, like it or not?
I like it. I love German innovation. Right, Nick?
That's right.
Absolutely. We've talked about this. Yes, indeed.
I think this is great. I mean, you can't go to a circus without feeling compassion for those animals that are in captivity, for their whole life. So this is I love this alternative. And I think taking your kids with you, it's a great way to start the conversation about why you aren't seeing live animals. So I like it.
Yeah, these are family-friendly things, right? Kids love to see lights and all sorts of displays. I can't see why this would not be successful.
I love it. I think this is where I adopt your attitude on the dodgeball because as a kid, I didn't know why I didn't like circuses, and I had this conversation with my mom years later. I didn't have the vocabulary for it. I didn't like the way the animals were, being made to perform these tricks, So I love this idea. I love everything about it. That's great.
There's something to be said about ingenuity here because we talked about the hologram concerts for the various celebrities out there who have passed away, and I think that's a money grab. I think when you do that, that's just a shameless way to capitalize.
They're trying to emulate someone that's dead, that's gone, that's not there.
Right.
But these are animals.
And there are people who will say, well, the circuses, who they don't really have that compassion for animal welfare. But the reality is, it has been documented, and despite the fact that you had Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey say, we're reining in this, we're doing that, they are no longer in existence for a reason.
Yeah. When you know better, you do better.
Yeah. I think the next thing you're going to see fewer of are rodeos, too, because that was, obviously big in Texas, but a lot is said about how those animals are treated and whatnot. All right, we have time for Lokay's last word right now. We're going to talk about spelling bees. Last